Hello. Welcome to Premier Football Chat. Just going to drop a quick video on the weekend's games that have taken place. So yeah, it's been a little while since I dropped a video. I've been a bit ill and also it was the international break. But yeah, let's get right into the action from the weekend, starting with the big game that took place at 12:30 between Man City and Liverpool. So yeah, this one finished 4-1 to Manchester City. Liverpool took the lead through Mo Salah. So yeah, the Liverpool counter-attacked and the ball ended up breaking to Mo Salah, and then he managed to curl home and challenge. But yeah, Man City played really well, and they let Arsenal know that they're going to be in a title race and that their running started now. So yeah, they managed to hit back through Alvarez to make it 1-1. And yeah, in the second half, they managed to score two quick fire goals. So yeah, second goal was one from Kevin De Bruyne. So Liverpool started pressing quite to win the ball back, but Man City played around it, and then it came to around where Van Dijk was on the halfway line, and he wasn't sure whether to press or drop off. And then yeah, he did neither, and then they managed to get the ball out to Mahrez, and then yeah, he managed to play the ball across the goal for De Bruyne, easy tapping, couldn't miss. And yeah, they managed to make it 3-1 through Gundogan. So yeah, the ball broke off Trent Arnold, and then yeah, Gundogan managed to pick his spot and make it 3-1. And yeah, Jack Grealish got a goal as well to make it 4-1, and he was outstanding. So yeah, Man City didn't miss Haaland or Foden. Personally, I thought before the game that Liverpool could have got something out of it, but you just don't know what Liverpool are going to turn up, because they beat Man United 7-0, and since then they've just fallen off and lost to Madrid, and yeah, they lost to Bournemouth and they've lost to Man City now. And their next two games are Chelsea midweek and then Arsenal at the weekend. So yeah, they're not going to get top four. Forget it. They're not good enough. Yeah, they're just defensively all over the place. As for Man City, yeah, they managed to send a warning sign out to the rest of the Premier League and to Arsenal. And yeah, and Jack Grealish had a really good game, gave Trent Arnold a lot of fits during that game, and yeah, he wasn't really at his best. He was getting caught out, and yeah, so it was over to Arsenal to see what they could do to respond. So yeah, they surprisingly for me left Saka on the bench, but he does play a lot of games, and he has played a lot of games for England and Arsenal over the past few seasons. And yeah, it was good to get for them to get Gabriel Jesus some minutes as well. So he played through the middle, and it was a front three of Martinelli and Trossard. And yeah, they did really well in the first 30 odd minutes. There wasn't a lot to pick between the two teams. Like Leeds played quite well, but then the moment came with the penalty where Luke Ayling just went to ground too easy. You got to stay on your feet. And yeah, because he was an ex-Arsenal player as well, Luke Ayling. He was on the books. I don't think he played a senior appearance for them, but yeah, that performance from Luke Ayling was a once a Gooner, always a Gooner performance. He was dreadful. And yeah, Gabriel Jesus managed to get a goal and score the penalties, because I think he hadn't scored in the 11 games in prior to his injury, so he was off the mark. And yeah, they managed to make it 2-0. I think it was Ben White that scored. Yeah, so he scored. And also Gabriel Jesus got another, and Xhaka scored. But Leeds managed to get one back through Christensen to make it 3-1. But yeah, the game was already done at that point. So yeah, 4-1 wins for Arsenal and Man City. So yeah, let's move on to one of the evening games, which was Chelsea against Aston Villa. So yeah, this game took place at Stamford Bridge, and yeah, Aston Villa came up with a win. So yeah, the goal for Ollie Watkins came from a mistake for Kukurea. He tried to head the ball and sort of took it off Koulibaly's head, and then Ollie Watkins was through one-on-one with Kepa, and he managed to just lob it over the keeper. And yeah, Chelsea had a chance to get back into it through Mudryk, but he couldn't score, so he just side-footed it, and it was a weak effort, and it was easy for Martinez to save. And yeah, he's just got one assist since January, since he joined, and he was linked to Arsenal, and they ended up getting Trossard, and he's scored one goal and got 7 assists in that time as well. So yeah, I think Arsenal may have dodged a bullet with that one. It's still early days for Mudryk, but yeah, this season anyway, they've definitely dodged a bullet. And yeah, John McGinn scored a sublime goal to make it 2-0. So yeah, that was a famous win for Villa. I think that was their first win since 2003 at the Bridge. So yeah, really big win for them. And yeah, we'll move on to a really good game at the Amex Stadium between Brighton and Brentford. So that finished Brighton 3, Brentford 3. So Brentford in this game took the lead 3 times, but were pegged back on each occasion by Brighton. And there were some good goals in this one from Ivan Toney. He scored, I think, to make it 2-1. And yeah, it was a really good curling effort. And Matoma scored a good goal as well. And yeah, Brighton managed to get a penalty in the last minute. It was a handball, and McAllister managed to just comfortably put it into the top corner. So even though it was a last minute goal, I feel like Brighton were the better team. They had much more chances in this game, and yeah, they'll be happy to get a point in the end because if you come back 3 times, you're happy to get a point. But obviously, like, they dominate the game in large parts as well. So yeah, it's one of them ones. You move on, get the point. It's a good Brentford team. So yeah, we'll move on to the game.